Former Republican Congressman and retired Lieutenant Colonel Allen West is with me now. Colonel, thanks in advance for the time. Did any candidate's plan to fight terror make sense to you as a military, somebody who had boots on the ground?
Well, good to be with you, Deidre, and pretty much so every one of them had the basic framework of understanding of what needs to happen. Of course, now it is a matter of putting together the right type of team that can develop that strategic level guidance that comes from a president and then goes over to the military planners so that they can have a strategy that can be executed from the military side. But basically, you have to deny this enemy sanctuary. You have to come to a recognition that this is a global Islamic jihadist movement, a terrorist movement that extends from Boko Haram in Africa all the way over to Abu Sayyaf in the Philippines and everyone in between. So we can't just focus on a group here or a group there. We have to look at it holistically and then come up with the right type of strategy that can defeat this enemy across all the theaters of operation.
Colonel, based on what you know about it, what it takes for our armed forces to protect us at home and abroad, which candidate seems the best poised to deal with this new and unfortunately stronger terror environment?
Well, I think that you're still in the early stages of those candidates having the opportunity to flesh out a very good, well thought through strategy. And it's hard to do it in a debate where you only get about 2 minutes, maybe 1.5 to 2 minutes to try to articulate a foundation. But I think that at least with the candidates that you saw on the stage in the early debate and also the main stage debate, they do have a grasp. They do understand who this enemy is. They are willing to recognize them and the ideology. I think that when you look at the Democratic candidates that you have out there, we're just going to get more of the same. And the president was very dismissive in the State of the Union address, referring to ISIS as just a bunch of guys with beards in the back of pickup trucks. That's not how we're going to be successful. So I think that we can work with any of those individuals that were there on the stage last night.
All right. Well, we thank you very much, Colonel Allen West, joining me there. Glad to have your insight.